Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Dude and His Watch. Today we're going to be looking at the Orient Mako II. And this is my dad's watch, and boy, it gets worn. He's had this for 2 or 3 years now. Wears it in every situation, with his jeans and his Nike Air Monarchs all the time. It's in my possession because, one of the spring bars came out, and I am the family watch guy, so it's my duty to fix it, which I did happily, no problem. I think, everybody has their tools and equipment. I've got a little box of different size spring bars, so I was able to accommodate this one. And, there's probably not much that you don't know about this watch already, but I will go on ahead and, do the specs for you just in case. So here we're looking at, pretty basic dive watch, day date. The case is going to be 41.5 millimeters in diameter. It's going to be 47 millimeters lug to lug, which is nice. And you can see it also has the female end link there, so you don't have the protruding center leak that's going to effectively increase or extend that lug to lug higher than 47 millimeters or longer. It is 13 millimeters thick, which it manages to kind of hide really well with the proportions. You can see the case back sticks out a little bit, but on your wrist it's not extremely tall. It sinks right in there. We are looking at mineral crystal for the crystal. Probably not Hardlex. I'm assuming that's a Seiko only thing, even though Orient and Seiko are, sister companies, sort of like Rolex and Tudor. At least they're both owned by the Epson Corp. So with this watch, it's pretty simple. You're looking at a matte black dial, no sunburst, no AR coating on the mineral crystal, which you can see has been scratched up. This does get pretty good lume though. You got your lume pip up at the 12, and it looks like, everything lines up on this, the chapter ring and the lume pip, the triangle at the 12. You can see in the minute gradation on the bezel, this has seen some wear, right? So you can see those scratches, hairline. The dial looks like the minute or chapter ring is down there. It's on the re-hot, essentially. You got 12, 9 and 6 Arabic numerals. Everything else just sort of stick indices and sword hands. Second hands has the red tip to give it a little pop of color. You've got the Orient logo at the 12. Underneath it says Orient, and all cap block letters, automatic. And then at the 6, you have the water resistant 200 meters. So this is a good solid dive watch with good lume. The day date is framed, as you can see. Silver, applied frame. The indices are applied, which is nice, especially for a watch of this price point. It's about, I think you can get these for $150 now. Really simple casework as far as the brushing, everything on top, even the lugs. Polished on the case sides. You can see on the crown, the Orient logo looks like it's sort of laser etched there. The bezel can see the teeth or the knurling. It's pretty basic, if you compare it to, this is really unfair, but like the fine coinage on a Tudor Black Bay like this, you can see the difference in the way the case is. On the left, we have the Orient. They're a little bit more longer, straight out. They appear more thin. Does have a nice downturn though. And as far as the bracelet does go, it's okay. It's brushed. It is scratched and beat to crap. I mean, my dad, he's a handy guy, so if he's sawing wood, hammering nails, whatever, he does it in this, working on the car, doesn't matter. It does have hollow end links, so you can see that there. Case back is, again, laser etched. You've got the Orient logo, which a lot of people think sort of looks like a cigarette pack logo, if you will, which I guess I can kind of see that too. But yeah, for a $150 watch, it's really not bad. I mean, minus the hollow end links, you're getting Orient. It's a brand with history. I'm sure you can get a Chinese AliExpress watch with better specs and sapphire glass with AR, but I don't know. I think for an original design, everything in-house, it's kind of related to Seiko, $150 really isn't bad, I don't think. And this thing, obviously, what is he doing in this thing? Was that barbecue sauce or something? I mean, I know we live in Kansas City, but geez. So I'm going to clean this thing up for him a little bit. I went on ahead and, like I said, fixed the spring bar issue, so we're back to good now. But yeah, I just thought since I had it, I would do a little review or kind of overview on this watch, my dad's watch, which to me, this is something I bought for him. He's not a watch guy. He wears this, obviously, with everything in every situation. You can really see some scratches on the, mineral crystal. You can see the bezels taking on some wear and tear. The bracelet's definitely real, worn, but, it does wear well though, and that's something we could do. Again, late, but wristwatch check. So today, Steelmaster SPB 185, still got it on the Tropic rubber strap, because Seiko dive watches belong on rubber straps. Strap habit. That's the one we got on the Turtle. So there we go. Entry-level watches right here. Get these for about $350, $400, maybe less. I mean, that's kind of retail back in the day. These, my first mechanical watch was an Orient Mako, or not Mako, but Ray 2. So with more of the round indices and probably looks more Submariner-esque, but, for what this is, I think it's pretty great. Main issue with this watch, really, I think, is the, it's just a small crown. It's easy enough to manipulate. I can get it out and, screw it back in and everything. It's fine. But for, basic everyday watch, guys are always talking about, I want my beater watch or my everyday watch. I don't really think you can go wrong with, even in 2023, you can do like a Seiko 5, or you can do, maybe one of these Orients here. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the movement. Let's go over that. So the movement in this is the Orient F6922. It's 22 joules, 40-hour power reserve, beats at 21.6. You got manual winding, hacks, again, date, which, position, 1 and 2, you can pull it out and adjust as needed. And I don't know how accurate it is. I'm assuming it's fairly accurate. I mean, I said it earlier, and it's keeping good time. is kind of dead. So yeah, man, my dad's watch, and I expect, you know, one day, hopefully way in the future, it'll get passed down to me when he can no longer wear it for reasons that I'm not going to mention, because I don't even want to say it and jinx it, because I'd just rather not. But lucky to have both my parents. For those of you that don't, I do feel for you. But yeah, just an everyday watch that definitely needs a little cleaning. I'll do that for you, Dad, no problem. But you know, pressed clasp, obviously, very basic. 3 micro adjust, dual push button deployant. And yeah, when eventually this watch is mine, I'm sure that it will be more valuable to me than even my Tudor Black Bay. But that's the great thing about these, right? You know, we have these lovely mechanical pieces that are functional, but essentially can also act as man jewelry for us, and we can pass them on to those that we leave behind. Even a cheap, you know, $150 Orient Mako II on my 7-inch wrist, and it's still a lovely basic watch. Oh yeah, lug width 22 millimeters on that hollow end link, and yeah, obviously here's a 22 millimeter clasp. It would look good with or not clasp, but bracelet or strap, so it would look good on a Tropic rubber, which, you know, can't go wrong with that. But my dad's watch, Orient Mako II, definitely lived in. Strong enough and sturdy enough to take what he throws at it. So we'll get it back to you soon, Pops. I don't even know I'm saying that. He doesn't watch these videos, but, you know, good stuff. All right, guys. Great entry level right here. A lot of people started off with it. I know I did. And I will catch you all in the next one.